Wanted to do a video on how to install a double DIN stereo in a second generation S10 body. Mine's a 2000, but anything from 96 and up should be the same or close to it. They didn't put double DIN in until 2003, so you got to do a couple of finagling. This is the kit right here. I got the connector. This plugs into the factory harness excuse me, for the stereo. And the wires, where is it? This right here is what the plug looks like. I think that may be upside down, like that. Plugs into the back of the, or no, this plugs into the, plugs into the wiring from the truck, into the factory wiring, and it has all the codes here on the back. Tells you where they all go. And I am installing this. This is what I am installing here. This Atoto A6. I'll get the exact model and link it in the description. And I will take that out in a minute. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn notifications off. You might have heard a beep. This is another kit right here I got from Metra. Never mind my stupid reading glasses. Right here, that will, where did that bag go? There it is. I just got this in the mail. Postman just dropped it off. This is a Metra kit that converts your dash to a double DIN. And here is the number right there, 95-3027. I got it on eBay, or I'm sorry, Amazon. I haven't fully woken up, I guess. I will link to that on Amazon as well. And you just have to, according to the directions, sorry, I'm usually more organized than this. According to the directions here, see, they've got it installed there. You just put this, where is it? Oh, I'm painting it. That's right, I'm putting plastic dip on it outside. There it is. You just put it up to your dash right there. You make marks and then you cut that little center bar out that's there originally, and it will be replaced. I'll go outside and show you the thing. I'm plastic dipping it gray to it's a glossy black, and I'm plastic dipping it gray. That's what it looks like when you get it in there. It just kind of snaps into the dash like a dummy. I cracked my dash on the top, pulling it out. So eventually I probably will just try to find an original double DIN dash, the right color, just so it all matches. But just for now, I'm going to use this kit here. And you know, the brackets are separate from the front, so you can use these brackets to properly position the radio. So I will wire up the harness from the Atoto A6 to the factory wiring, wherever that went, here. I will wire those together and come back and show you that. Okay, I'm back. So as you can see here, I got the two harnesses to the stereo and to the truck wired together. I was able to do it inside, which was nice because it's very hot outside. And they're all marked. The ones on the stereo are marked with little tabs, you can see there, left, rear, and then you can go off this legend on the bag for the truck harness. and just connect them all together. I used wire nuts for now. I have some quick connects that I'm going to put on, but I just want to use wire nuts for now in case I need to change something. Make sure I have it right. And then there's these wires right here, which are not used right now, which are for like amplifier turn on, power, antenna, various things. I'm just going to put little wire ties on those for now. And here's the stereo I got. It's the Atoto. Like I said, I'll get you the correct model in the description. It's an Android model with Wi-Fi, and I like the fact that it has a torque app in it for the the Bluetooth OBD2 sender in the truck. So I will. Oh, we got to put these brackets here on the side. They didn't send any screws with the kit, so I got to find some screws and put these on. So that's going to mount it in the truck. I have no idea how to determine how deep. I guess I'll go off the stock radio and just kind of eyeball it for now, and I will come back and show you that. Okay, so here we are at the truck. See the wiring hanging down there. I don't know if I can do this holding the phone. So I'm going to connect the harness up and then I'll come back. Okay, so got it all plugged in temporarily. I'm going to go ahead and turn the power on. And hope we have no smoke. Oh, there we go. Turned on right away. Turn that off. So it's powered on now. That was quick. Oh, wow. Pretty snappy. So I'm gonna configure the Wi-Fi and connect that, and I will come back. Okay, I connected to the Wi-Fi, and oops, didn't mean to turn it off there. So I'm going to go back home. So there we are in the home. Try the maps. There, that was quick. Just sign into Google. Forgive my finger there. So I have to sign into Google to get that to work. Home button here. Get a home button here. Forgive the loud diesel truck driving in the background. So you can go back home there. So I'll configure the rest of this stuff and get it mounted somewhat. It picks up Wi-Fi very well. It's got a big antenna. I'll probably just stick it back in there somewhere for now. Eventually I will have to run it, but I'm gonna put a rear view camera in here and some other stuff, maybe an amplifier, so I'm going to probably have this thing in and out a bunch of times. So next I'll show you how I'm going to modify the dash for that bracket, and I will come back. Okay, so here's the dash, and this is the bracket. It came with the kit. What you do is you put this up here and you make some marks, which I already did because I can't hold the camera and do it at the same time. So see the marks. So you cut that out, and then you snap this in. It's got some tabs on it that snap in the back. So I'm going to cut that off and then I'll be back. Okay, so there it is. You can see I plasti dipped, used this gray. It's not an exact match, but it looks better than the shiny black. I don't like shiny. But if you can look at the back here and see, it's not giving me a good, see, it kind of covers up part of the opening, because it's the dash is wider. And hopefully that stock one will alleviate that. I, like a dummy, put a crack on the top of my dash there, pulling it out. Got a little too rough with it. I'm gonna go put it in now. Okay, I just wanted to follow up. I didn't finish the video. I realized that I thought I did, but I must have gotten too wrapped up in just getting it done. It's very hot out here, so I just wanted to get it all done. So it's all in, and most everything works. The one thing that doesn't work, which bothers me, is the torque app, which is right here. It won't connect to my see a little thing blinking, the adapter status. My Bluetooth dongle, as it were, doesn't work for some reason. It's a different kind of Bluetooth, so it's not connecting. So I need to get a different Bluetooth dongle to get the torque app to work. But just a minor thing, no big deal. It works very well. I also, you can see I have my iPod plugged in here. That's one thing I wish I would have done. There's a USB port in the back. There's actually two of them in the back. And one is to connect a device like an iPod or something like that. And I could have ran that, you know, to the glove box and then just had my iPod sit in the glove box, but I didn't think about that. And there's also a USB port for fast charging. So if you have like an Android phone that supports fast charging, it will do that. But anyway, here's my iPod. You can see it's been sitting out in the sun, so the battery swelled up and it cracked the screen. It still works, so I use it to play music. Like here you can see I just plugged it in. I just plugged it back in. Let's see if I can get it working here. I just plugged it back in. No song selected. Well, I'll figure that out. Some other time. But everything else works. I have the Wi-Fi hooked up to the home, and you can see Google Maps comes up, and it works pretty well. And there's a app drawer here. It's got all these apps. You can download any app from the Play Store. So it works just like an Android. It does everything that an Android phone would do, except for make phone calls, but you can do that through the Bluetooth on your phone. It's also got a micro SD card port right here, so you could download maps or music right there. It's got an auxiliary port there, and of course this USB, which I have my iPod plugged into. Overall, I like it. It sounds much better than the standard radio that was in the truck. Let me go. I don't want to get flagged for copyright. And there's not going to be any way you can tell the sound, but it sounds really good. I'm very impressed with the sound. And that's the radio interface right there. And it's also got mirroring, so you can mirror your phone onto the screen. See all the apps on there. But yeah, I like it. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna probably take it apart because I'm gonna do some things like the rear view or the backup camera, and a couple other things. I'm gonna put that USB
in the back, so I can just put my iPod in the glove box and not have it sticking. I mean, the reason I did this so I didn't have my phone sticking out here anymore. That I had it up here on the vent and it broke the vent. So then I had it in the CD player and it just rattles around. So this is much nicer. There's nothing here, you know. It just feels weird almost. But I like it. So if you have any questions, go ahead and ask. And like I said, I'll have the description and the link to the stereo and this kit, and then the two wiring harnesses, or the one wiring harness. Sorry, the other one came with the stereo. The wiring harness will be in the links as well down there in the description. I'll see you on the next one.